Closure from 1971. Bangladesh war comes at a high cost. Last Saturday, Bangladesh executed a senior Islamist party leader, Mohammad Kamaruzzaman, for war crimes committed during the country's 1971 War of Independence from Pakistan. It was a second such hanging, with several more death sentences handed down by a domestic court set up to try local collaborators of the Pakistani army from that period. The judicial process has come under repeated international criticism for not being up to standard, while supporters of the largest Islamist political party, Jamaat-e-Islami, have violently protested against the verdicts. But the trials have wide popular support. As the BBC's Bangladesh correspondent, I covered the first execution and some of the first verdicts. Going through my notes, this stuck with me. Closure is coming at a high cost. Heroes need villains. Facts need counterfactuals. But what happens to those who lose the argument? Where do those who lose the war go? Battles end, eventually. Then life resumes. The red lines drawn between them and us have to be smudged, if not washed off. But some lines, soaked with blood, divide people within nations and between tribes. The closure craved after. Friends have tortured friends, brothers have killed brothers, neighbors have raped neighbors can be hard to find. For decades after the genocide in Bangladesh by the Pakistani army and their local militia, the urge for justice has cracked open old wounds. They had never healed, and their inherent maladies stem from a deeper crisis of identity, Bengali or Muslim. If both, which comes first? Recent violence. Let's go back to 2013 first. Quite often for hours, as I stood sandwiched between police officers, sometimes reluctantly leaning on the chalky whitewashed wall, verdicts were read out in the packed air-conditioned docket courtroom of the self-styled International Crimes Tribunal. Civil war erupts in Pakistan.